There are a lot of thinking mind around us, and they don't know that they are colored. Their thoughts are blurred, and their thoughts are designed by the thinking prevailing around us. So I'm basically to tell you that there are a lot of senses in a human being. Some of the senses are common senses, that is developed, that is socialized, that is taught by the culture and by the prevailing environment around us. Wherever we are, in which culture we are born, they are deciding factor that what kind of common senses we developed, how we perceive the whole world around us. And there are some specialized senses which we acquired during our education. By rigorous education, a doctor has developed their senses about the medicine and about the cure of any disease or illness. There are engineers, there are mathematicians, there are a lot of professions. They have developed their education, their senses of education. So that is very different from their cultural and their common senses, because they are specialized one. They know in depth and they know detailing of that. So in cultural senses, in common senses, we know a lot of things, but to some extent, a little extent. And in specialized, we know one thing to larger extent, but not the complete reality. It is very hard for a human to understand the reality as a whole in a single life and in a with a mind. We can't sense the whole reality because our mind are designed in very different way. We can develop a lot of senses around us, but not the complete reality we can sense. So there is a yoga, that is SahaYoga, which is very unique in dealing with the mind. By practicing SahaYoga, we can develop such senses, such kind of, we can nurture our mind in that way. We can socialize that, we can sense the reality in their totality, in their holistic way. Whatever the ancient saints called the self-actualization, realization, what is that thing? They can develop their senses about the reality as a whole. They can understand the reality with their mind singularly as a subject. So by doing practicing Saha Yoga, we can also develop our mind in that way. But for a common man, it is very hard to break through in the common sense and to get the specialized sense for the complete reality. We can acquire by education few of the specialized senses. A person can be a good meditation, a person can be a good engineer, a good son, a good husband, a good industrialist, a good entrepreneur, but not get the idea of complete reality with their mind, because mind are prejudiced and mind are designed in a way. So keep practicing Sahayoga.